Hey everyone, welcome back. It's your girl, Lightworker Goddess. How's everybody doing today? I hope you guys are all doing well. Let me change my camera right here. This. I hope you guys are all doing well today, or tonight. I just came back from work, so I'm a little exhausted. But yeah, I'm back with another one. Don't know what I really want to talk about. So I guess whatever comes out the mouth or comes out my brain, I guess I'll just talk about. Like I said, it's always some shit. Every day is some new shit, and I'm just trying to keep up with it. I'm just trying to not let these little distractions stop me, because that's the point, is for these distractions to stop me, to keep me not focused, to make me tired, to make me not want to, post or do anything like that. So, I'm taking my time, you know what I mean? Like, I can't be like everybody else who posts like 5 videos a day. I can't do all that. Eventually, I want to do that, like post at least 2 to 3 videos a day. But right now, with all this energy that's going against me, I think 1 video a day is enough. And slowly but surely, I'll get to that point where I can be able to post freely without feeling exhausted, or feeling like I didn't have the energy for it or whatever. So, but yeah, um, yeah, I'm sorry. It's just so ready for this phase of my life to be over. Been dealing with this shit, for 32 years. Well, going on 32 years, because my birthday's coming up in 15 days, 14 days. My birthday is literally in 14 days. Yeah. So I'm hoping to wrap this cycle up this year, because I refuse to enter 2027 dealing with the same people, dealing with the same drama, dealing with the same issue, whatever it is. I spent my whole life dealing with the same cycle, and I'm ready to get the fuck off this roller coaster. I feel like I've been on a Ferris wheel and just haven't got off. And I'm tired of going round and round. I'm tired of going the same way. I'm tired of going the wrong direction, listening to the wrong people, following the wrong people, and then end up fucking myself up at the end. So, um, it's a long journey, but I'm trying to get to my path. So, regardless, I gotta always tell myself it's not a race, it's a marathon. So, it don't matter how long I get there. The only thing that matters is that I get there. You know what I mean? And I'm slow. I'm slow with everything. You know what I mean? I'm slow to forgive. I'm slow to let go. I'm slow to everything. I don't know if it's the Scorpio in me that just, always wants to hold on to everything or people. But I'm learning that that's only blocking me and stopping me from progressing. So I'm no longer going to be holding on to things that I don't honestly need to be holding on to, because all it is a burden. All it does is hold me back and fuck with my mental health. So I'm definitely gonna start putting me first. Yeah. Like I said, I've been dealing with this bullshit all day, every day, and I'm tired. Like, I am extremely tired. I don't want to deal with it no more. I let go and let God, but it just be too much. Like, sometimes I just don't want to deal with the day. I really don't. I just want a normal day where I could just work and just worry about normal things like bills, shit like that. But no, I gotta worry about normal things and supernatural things, and that's just too much. Motherfuckers keep forgetting that I'm human. Alright, I'm not a robot. I can't just take any type of hurt, pain, and just be alright. Like, it takes a lot out of me to rejuvenate, to heal, to let go. Especially when motherfuckers continuously keep attacking you. It's not like these people stopped or it's been a while. These people were in my dreams last night. They're constantly attacking me. Right now, as we speak, they're attacking me. So it's like, God, what the fuck? I'm trying to move forward and let go of the past, but the past refused to let me go. And I'm tired of it. And I know everything is in divine timing, but sometimes I ain't got the patience for divine timing. I'm like, God, you let these people linger around way too long. They got to get the fuck up out of my energy before I have to do something about it. And I don't want to have to do something about it because I got way too much to lose. But sometimes I just be feeling like I want to, like, I'm not a killer, but motherfuckers be pushing me. Seriously. Y'all really don't want to get me there, because if I was to be evil and spiteful and psychotic and whatever, pray for y'all. Y'all don't want me to be mean, okay? Y'all don't want me to be evil, because I ain't gonna be on some bitch shit and throw spell work. I will actually come to your house and handle that. So I'm just trying not to be that person. I'm not trying to be bitter. I'm not trying to be angry, but at the same time, it gets frustrating. It gets so frustrating, because all you want to do is just live your life and just live your life and just be at peace and whatever. But motherfuckers just can't seem to just let you live. Nothing seems to go right. Everything seems to go bad. Motherfuckers keep throwing spell work, and it's just annoying. Like, I'm grateful to my spirit guides and the Holy Spirit for protection. But sometimes it makes me feel like, what's the perks of being anointed? Because it seems like just being anointed means you got to deal with bullshit after bullshit after bullshit. And it's frustrating. Like, I'm really trying to understand the perks of being a good person. And don't get me wrong, there's a lot of perks of being a good person. But when you deal with so much, and you got so much, and you got to keep being patient, and you got to keep having faith, and you got to keep waiting, it gets to the point where you're like, God, I'm tired. I'm done waiting. Like, I can't be nice no more. There's only so... It's like I'm getting to my breaking point, you know what I mean? And obviously, when I get to my breaking point, all I want to do is just drop to my knees and talk to God. Because the last thing I ever want to do is fuck up my life, fuck up my future, fuck up my kid's life, or anything like that. I got way too much to lose. And I'm not going to let these people win by messing myself up or causing self-destruction in my life. So, times like this, I really lean on God the most, because I don't know what else to do. If I don't lean on God, like, ain't no way I'm gonna make it. So, times like this, it gets frustrating, and you just feel like you ain't got nobody to talk to. You just feel like you're the only one going through this. You just feel like nobody's gonna understand. But I gotta keep telling myself there is people out there that understand. There are people out there that went through similar things. You just have to find them. You just have to connect. So, again, this is another reason why I really wanted to do this channel, was to connect with people who are like-minded like me, or who went through similar things and just want to just move on and break curses within their lineage. You know what I mean? So sometimes I just feel like I hope it's worth it. Like, I know it's worth it, but I'm human. So I'm going to have these feelings. I'm going to be, annoyed. I'm going to be a little doubtful, but none of it's going to stop me from moving forward. Because at the end of the day, I know God's got me. I know what he has planned for me. I know I have good things coming in for me. It's just, I just have to keep telling myself that. I think I'm so used to being a self-doubter. I'm so used to being my own critic. I'm so used to letting the naysayers get to me that I programmed myself to just believe that nothing good could happen for me. So I gotta really teach myself to, talk gentle to myself, to love myself, to nurture myself. Because that's the only way that the good things can come in. People gotta understand, you could really block your blessings by being negative. You could really block your blessings by having a negative mindset, by thinking negative, by saying anything negative. We got, there's power in the tongue, there's power in words, there's power in what we think, and all of it. You know what I mean? That's how we manifest. So, and I didn't realize that I was manifesting a lot of BS because of the things that I was saying or thinking, or even the people I was around. So I had to really reprogram myself to not be so negative on myself, and also to stay away from anybody that's being negative, and also to just keep reminding myself that you're doing it for a greater purpose. You're doing it to leave a legacy. You're doing it to break curses. So, you know what I mean? I gotta understand, this is not just my struggle. It's my lineage struggle. It's my ancestor struggle. It's my kids struggle. It's my whole bloodline struggle. So, when I be feeling like I'm fighting for myself, I gotta realize I'm fighting for generations of forward and generations going back. And I'm so sorry to any of my ancestors who had to go through similar things, and whether they whether they made it or didn't make it. I'm gonna do what I need to do to make sure I set my ancestors free, because for all the wonderful things they've done for me, for all the protection, the love, and the support, I owe my ancestors that. I owe God that. I owe myself and my lineage to move forward, to break curses, to call in abundance, to call in happiness. And I damn sure don't want my kids to struggle the way I struggle. So I want my kids to be able to live their life and live their dream. You know what I mean? I don't want them to keep dealing with people who's like, be realistic. Be realistic. Oh yeah, that's another thing, guys. Stay away from motherfuckers who be telling you to be realistic. Don't listen to them motherfuckers, because they're the type of people who have no dreams. They didn't have a dream, and they don't want to live their dreams. I hate when a motherfucker will tell you that, oh, what do you want to be? And then when you tell them, oh, I want to be an artist or this, oh, be realistic. Bitch, I am realistic. It's not my fault that I can dream and manifest and you can't. I can't stand a motherfucker who tells somebody be realistic or that's impossible. Whatever the fuck that they be saying. Stay away from people who tell you that. Clearly they can't see the vision. Clearly they can't see the dream because it wasn't meant for them to see it. It's not for them. And they're not meant for these people to go with you. So leave their asses where the fuck they stay. So this is like literally to all my supporters. If you ever have a dream and you want to do something, I don't care what it is. I don't care if you want to be an artist. I don't care if you want to be a cook. I don't care if you want to be an actor, an actress. I don't care if you want to be a singer. I don't care if you want to be a pianist. I don't care if you want to be an artist. I don't care what the fuck you want to be. If you're somebody who has a dream, live your dream. Make sure you live that dream. And stay the fuck away from the naysayers. Stay away from the people who tell you, oh, don't do that because it costs money. Stay away from the people who say, oh, be realistic because, it can never. Stay away from anybody who's trying to discourage you from your dreams. If you happen to tell somebody about your dreams and this is the answers you get, just be like, all right, cool. And move forward. Don't listen to it. Don't take the advice. Just be like, whatever, and then move forward. Because obviously they can't see the vision because God only has that vision made for you. Motherfuckers always want to see your shit when once the vision's here, once you're thriving, once you're living your dreams, then people want to eat off your plate. Nah, bitch. Remember when you said I wasn't being realistic? Remember when you told me to find a real job? Remember when you told me that, oh, I needed money? So keep that same energy when I have the money, when I gain the success, when I gain the dream that I told you I was going to live. And that's how I'm going to be. Every motherfucker that told me I couldn't do it, that told me that I had to be realistic, whatever the fuck they told me, I can't wait to shove all my success in their face. And I'll be like, what did you say? What was that about not being realistic? Oh, okay. That's right. Because the vision was only for me to see, because God made the vision for me and me only. And clearly none of you people were meant to come with me. So of course it's understandable that you can't see what I see. And you damn sure ain't gonna sit at my table and eat off my motherfucking plate after fucking denying me and doubting me. You can go kick rocks. I think we doubt ourselves enough. We're our own self-critics, so we don't need motherfuckers doing it for us. I damn sure don't need nobody telling me I can't do this, can't do that. Bitch, fuck you. Like I said, I've already been telling myself that, but it's time I stop telling myself that. Remember that book, what was it? That train book where it says, I think I can. Those type of storybooks, you got to take from those things. I've always learned from that book, like, you always got to tell yourself you can do something, because if you keep telling yourself you can't do something, you're really going to believe that you can't do it. People got to understand that the brain is powerful. If you tell your brain something, it's going to believe it. You keep telling your brain that it's never going to happen and I'm never going to be successful, then your brain's going to believe that's exactly what it is, that you're never going to be successful. But if you train your brain to say, yeah, I'm successful, I'm worthy, I'm powerful, these are the type of things that are going to manifest in your life. That's why that's why doing affirmation and meditation is so important. It's not just for your health. It's not just to waste your time. Literally, learning affirmations and being positive really manifests positivity into your life. Don't ask me. Ask the people who got successful. That's how I know. When I look up people who are successful, when I look up motivational speakers and their videos and their books and everything, they all say the same thing. Celebrities, they all say the same thing. They all talk about how you have to tap in. They all talk about meditating. They all talk about law of attraction. They all talk about manifestations. You know what I mean? Because that's what they don't teach us in school. They tell us that you have to work, work, work to be rich. No. Because I know a lot of people who work their whole lives and have accomplished nothing. It takes way more to just work to have wealth. You have to have the mindset. You have to manifest. You have to be in alignment with wealth. You have to attract it. But if you're somebody who's negative, if you're somebody who has lack, if you're somebody who has a poverty mindset, who's always thinking poor, then you're just going to always be poor. But if you're somebody who's always thinking like money and thinking wealth, then you're damn sure going to attract wealth. But the only way to do that is if you heal yourself. You can't attract nothing with a broken mind, soul, whatever. All your chakras need to be healed in order for you to manifest things. And that's what I'm working on. That's what I've been working on. Because I'm understanding that I'm a powerful manifester. Like, I realize that whenever I say something or do something, it comes into fruition. So I'm learning to like really heal myself so I can attract the abundant life that I want for myself and for my children. But I know in order for me to do that, I have to release baggages. I have to release old feelings. I have to release trauma. And every little thing that I may have hold on to from a child till now. And I know that it's worth it. You know what I mean? Letting go and being at peace is always worth it. You know what I mean? Letting go of the hurt is always worth it. Because, like I said, I'm not forgiving these people for them. I'm forgiving them for myself, and I'm forgiving them from my lineage so that I can move forward. So that I can show them that they don't have no power over me. Even though my whole life these people been trying to have power over me, over lies, over controlling me, over like spell work, whatever they've done. Like, people around me never wanted me in a genuine way. They always wanted to use or abuse me in a way. Especially when it benefited them. That's why I was wondering, like, how the fuck am I struggling and losing things, but the people around me are gaining and winning and getting jobs and promotions and cars? Mind you, I was thinking, I'm like, these people are shitty ass people. They're not good people. They have no integrity. They're bad. So how the fuck can they have these good shit and I don't? And I'm manifesting all these negative shit. And then I had to realize the reason why that was happening is because I didn't realize my own strength and I didn't realize my own power. But my enemies did. My mom and all of them, they did, because they kept doing readings on me or whatever. So they knew I was a manifester. So what they kept doing was they would manipulate me, lie, use me so that way they can siphon my good energy and then I would take on their bad karma. And yes, people can do that. People can take your good energy and then you take their bad energy. If you notice that if you're around a certain person and shit keeps going down or bad things keep happening around you when you're with that person, it's because you're picking up their karma. And a lot of times your enemies know what they're doing. Us chosen ones, us regular people, or people who mind our business, we don't know because we mind our business. We ain't worried about the next person, so we don't think to go deep. And but these people, they want to know everything about your life. They spy on you. They gang stalk. They do spill work. They do readings. They do everything to figure out the type of person you are. Shit, a lot of times your enemies know you better than you know yourself. Even when, like, especially when you're awake, when you're asleep. When I was asleep, they knew me better than I know myself. But now that I'm awake, they can't tell me nothing. And even now, they don't even know me because I'm always evolving and I'm always transforming and I'm always shedding my old skin. So it's like so it's like when my enemy thinks they know me, or when they think they're ahead of me, fuck around and I'm 100 steps ahead of them. Fuck around and I'm a whole new person that they can't even recognize because of me constantly healing and releasing and just not letting the BS hurt me or hold me down no more. Because like I said, it's not hurting my enemies, it's just hurting me. So it's just frustrating, you know what I mean? Like, I've been dealing with fucking this shit since as a child. Like, I don't even remember the last time I had fun or was at peace. Like, I felt like my whole life I've been in defense mode. My whole life I've been in constant battle. My whole life I always felt like I had to be ready for a fight. For a lot of fight that I should have never endured. Like, these people were really causing so much chaos in my life that was just unnecessary. Like, not even needed. Not even valid. And then I have to pick up the pieces of the hurt and trauma and fix it. Because these people don't care enough to give me closure or an explanation or whatever. They just went about their merry lives and think that they weren't going to get consequences. But then when the universe gives them karma, then they want to backtrack and be like, hey girl, hey sis. Mind you, they don't even backtrack and say, hey, you know what, I was wrong. They like to pretend like they don't know that nothing happened, and they be like, hey girl, what's up? You been a stranger? Yeah, bitch, I've been a stranger because of you're an op. I don't know why people be thinking that I don't know what's going on. Like, I don't know why motherfuckers think they could just, moonwalk back into my life like nothing happened, as if they don't have to take accountability for nothing. As if they think I don't know what's going on, or I don't know what they've been doing or saying about me. I know everything. So be prepared to be left on red. Because a lot of y'all going to be left on red. There's nothing that y'all need to say to me. There's nothing left to do. I don't want the closure. I don't want the explanation no more. I'm all set. I gave myself closure a long time ago. And God gave me clarity about everything and everyone. So it's okay. I don't need no explanation from old friends, old lovers, nobody. Because God and my ancestors are going to continue to show me. They're going to continue to give me answers. They're going to continue to give me clarity. They're going to continue to open my eyes and my third eye to everything, so that I will never, ever fall into the trap of the devil again. So that I can never be set up by nobody again. So I can never get betrayed by no ops again. And so that when I deal with a snake again, I know what they look like. Like, I know their code. I know their patterns. You know what I mean? So I'm really grateful. I am grateful for the things I went through, because it built me to be stronger and to prepare for bigger and better demons and bigger and better level, new devil. So I'm gonna always make sure every level I go, I'm gonna learn, so that when I get to the final level, I'm gonna master the whole thing. My goal is to be an ascended master, just like Yahshua, aka Jesus, came down and completed his mission before he passed away. Moses, all of them. I want to make sure I complete my mission that God wanted me to do, so that when I go to heaven, I will be an ascended master. You feel me? I want to say that I mastered the school of life. I want to say that I mastered the school of earth. Shit. It's a hard knock life, but I was built for it. So, bring it on. Bring it the freak on, because that's all I've ever dealt with anyways. So, like, yeah, your girl's ready for some new, I'm ready for some change. I'm ready to release all this negative shit so I can move forward. And yeah, I got so much planned, so much new things coming from now to the end of the next year, and I'm excited. And obviously I'm not gonna say nothing, because God is asking me to move in silence, so I'm gonna be moving in silence. But I'm definitely excited for what God has in store for me. I'm definitely excited for my future, and I'm definitely excited for this channel and the supporters. And I'm manifesting that I get new supporters. I'm manifesting that my channel reaches all the people that it needs to reach. And that's all I can ever do, is just continue to be positive and continue to attract abundance because that's what I deserve and that's what I've worked hard for, spiritually and physically. So, yeah. For all the shit that I've endured, I definitely deserve. I deserve this peace. I deserve this abundance. I don't give a fuck. I deserve it. I went through so much shit, dealt with so much people's shit, took on so much karma. For what? Like I said, I'm not perfect. No, hell, am I perfect? Hell no. But I know I've done enough to for God to fuck with me. I know I've done enough for my angels and my ancestors to be proud of me. I know I've done enough to still be considered a good person with integrity. Because one thing I don't play about is my integrity, my character, and damn sure I don't play about my peace. And in order to be God's children, you have to be a peacemaker. And I'm choosing to be a peacemaker in a world full of chaotic people. Sometimes do I want to be chaotic? Sometimes do I want to choose violence? Hell yeah, I want to choose violence. These people been making me want to choose violence every freaking day. But that's what they want. They want me to be violent. They want me to be karmic. They want me to be a devil just like them. So I can burn in hell just like them. No, I'm not giving y'all what y'all want. I'm going to do the exact opposite. I'm going to kill them with kindness. They hate seeing me coming. They hate me being sweet. They hate that I'm a good person. They hate that after all the shit that they done to me, they're mad that they couldn't break me. They're mad that they couldn't change my heart. They're mad that they couldn't make me bitter. None of it. It's not who I am. Y'all need to understand everything that I went through. God built me to overcome all of the bullshit that y'all think y'all gonna send my way. Period. God knew y'all were trifling. He knew y'all were gonna do some shit like this. So of course he made sure I was equipped and had all the tools to be able to defeat my enemies. And not only my enemies, my past life enemies, and the enemies that my ancestors had to deal with. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's constantly like I'm either being pulled by my higher self, I'm being pulled by my lower self, I'm being pulled by negative energy, I'm being pulled by, either way, I'm just always getting pulled and I'm exhausted. I wish I could take a day spa treatment or just get the fuck away. I wish I could just be on an island by myself and just relax for a week, away from everything and everyone, and then rejuvenate and then just come back and start over, because I don't know how I'd be doing it. I'd be exhausted. But I'm truly grateful to God for never leaving my side, and I'm grateful for God for making me the person that I am. And that, yeah, I'm grateful that I'm me. Throughout all the trials and tribulations, I'm grateful that I'm who I am and that I'm always going to be who I am, which is God's child. Like, I'm so glad I'm not like my family. I'm so glad I'm not bitter, angry, disgusting. And I'm definitely glad I'm not a hating, jealous asshole. I don't want to hate on nobody. I wish everybody well. I wish myself well and I wish the next person well. What the fuck? What is me hating on the next person going to do for me? The only thing it's going to do is stop me from having shit. So why would I keep hating? Just to keep blocking myself? I don't understand the point of hating on the next person. It ain't never going to bring... Hating on the next person ain't never going to bring you blessings. It's just going to show God that, ew, why the fuck would I want to bless you when you just a hating asshole? So, God, I don't want to be a hating asshole. I don't have no reason to hate. I know my worth. I know the life that I can have. I know the life that I'm going to have. So why should I hate on the next? If anything, I want to show everybody how to get that lifestyle. I think enough people are haters. I think we have enough haters, enough jealous people, enough bitter people, enough evil people. Enough is enough. Enough is enough when it comes to all that shit. So I'll be damned if you think I'm going to be another one. Psych. Like I said, I don't need to be hating on nobody. God loves me for me. What do I need to hate on somebody, the next person for? I'm accepted by the Creator. I'm accepted by the universe. What do I need to hate for? The only thing I need to do is release what I need to release so I can have the life that I know I'm going to have. So what do I need to hate for? If God already promised me a great life, what do I need to hate on the next person for? The only thing that's going to do is stop me from having the life I want. Why the fuck would I do that to myself? That's why I don't ever understand nobody who hate on somebody else. Why? You hate them but want to do everything like them. So what is it? You fan ass hoes. Y'all really be fans out here. I don't even want to say haters. Y'all just be fans. Because y'all say y'all hate somebody, but then y'all turn around and really want to be that person and do everything like that person. So do you hate them or do you admire them? Because there's a thin line between love and hate. And sometimes I think y'all really do just love us. And y'all confuse it with hate. Because I really think that y'all broken people, y'all love us chosen ones, but y'all hate yourselves. But because you're idiots and you're narcissists, you project that hate that you have for yourself onto me. You don't hate me. You hate yourself. There's a difference. You can't hate me if you trying to be like me. You can't hate me if you want what I have, want my looks, want my... How? Make it make sense. Nah, bitch. So again, motherfuckers will really act like they hate you, but they really don't. They really do love you. They love you and hate themselves, but they project their hate for themselves onto you. That's why dealing with narcissists is so confusing, because they're confusing, their emotions confusing, they like to confuse people. Everything about them is confusing. They're never straightforward. So it's like, can I really say I have haters, or can I say I have fans? Because it really is giving fan vibes. Because I'm not going to watch somebody I hate. I'm not going to obsess or stalk somebody I hate. I'm not going to copy somebody I hate. I'm not going to try to be like or do what somebody I hate. Like, I'm not going to do that. That's weird behavior. You bitches need to understand the definition of hating somebody. You guys don't hate me. You guys don't hate the chosen ones. You love us. Admit it. You love us and you want to be us, and you don't know how to, so you hate yourselves and you project it. Period. So anytime a motherfucker comes up to y'all and say that, trying to be a hater, just know that they're not your hater. They're your fans. They just don't know how to say it. So they try to project as if they hate you, but they really don't. And like I said, I had to really teach myself all this bullshit, because I was really walking around here thinking I was the problem. I was thinking, wow, was it me? Was it something I said? Do they not love me? Am I the problem? Am I good? Am I not good enough? It was, hell no. I had to really teach myself it wasn't me. I was never the problem. They're the problem. It's their insecurities. Whatever they feel about me is how they feel about themselves, and they just project it. So I had to learn about projections. I had to learn about deflecting. I had to learn about gaslighting. I had to learn about manipulation. I had to learn about narcissists. I had to learn about everything when it comes to these karmics, when it comes to these negative people. And if you guys don't know what a karmic is a person who continuously does repeats negative traits or negative trauma over and over and over again, and doesn't learn from the lesson. So every lifetime, so say like a cheater, every lifetime he cheats. He continues to cheat, he refuses to learn a lesson, he refuses to be better. That's what a karmic person is. A karmic person who's somebody who don't want to heal, and they can continue to do negative shit every fucking cycle, every life cycle that they have. I mean, they wake up, they born, they die a menace. And in the next life that they reincarnate, they do the same thing. That's a karmic. The person who keeps doing the same shit that gives them karma. Just in case you guys were wondering, like, what's a karmic? That's when I say these karmics, that's what they are. These people are karmic because they repeat the same karmic behavior every lifetime instead of changing and being better. So I just don't want anybody to get confused, just in case. So that's what that means. But yeah, I had to really, really like reprogram my brain and teach myself that what I know is lies and what I don't know is the truth. So I had to really dig in and figure out secrets and truths and lies. And mind you, it's not like people were telling me anything. It's not like people were confessing. I had to literally do some soul searching. I had to literally talk to God. God had to show me some dreams, some synchronicities. I had to really go into the spirit realm to get answers about a lot of bullshit that was around me. Because people were really trying to make it to the point where they were wanting me to stay confused, because they wanted to keep attacking me to the point where I didn't know where the attack was coming from. These people did not want me to wake up to myself, to my spiritual self. They did not want me to stand in my power. They don't want me to be successful. They don't want me to have abundance. They don't want me to attract good things. They want me to just fail because they're failures. So they want me to be failures with them. But I'm not. No, bitch. I'm not a sheep. I'm a shepherd. I follow. I don't lead. There's a reason why I'm a loner. There's a reason why I could be by myself. Because God knows I'm a leader. I lead people. I don't follow. So I don't mind being alone. I don't mind cutting people off. I don't mind not being in part of the crew or the clique or whatever these people call it. I don't care. I don't mind being the solo alpha wolf. Period. I never needed nobody to lead me. I always led myself. After God, I ain't need nobody to lead me. Because anytime I trusted or allowed anybody to lead me, they led me to lie. They led me to destruction. They led me to my demise. Shit, even I sometimes led myself to demise because of not listening to God or ignoring red flags. So moving forward, the only thing I listen to is God. So if you are not the Most High, you are not the Creator, you are not my ancestors, I do not listen to you. I do not follow in your beat. I follow the own beat of my own drums. The one God specially made for me. Period. Because He knew by myself I can carry this load. And by myself, I carried this load. I did not carry it with nobody else. So why the fuck would I need anybody else's advice or opinions? Period. I don't need it, never need it, no, not want it now. Y'all really need to just let it go. Let me go and let me live. Stop thinking that whatever you're doing is working, because it's not. It's just frustrating that I gotta keep going to sleep and seeing the same old relatives, the same old people in my dreams throwing spell work, the same old bald-headed, retarded-ass ex still in my dreams throwing spell work. You guys are pathetic as fuck. And I'm gonna get to the point where I'm going to start name dropping, so everybody really knows who y'all are. I'm gonna name drop and even put social media names so they can go find y'all. Because clearly y'all want attention. If y'all want my attention so bad, I'm gonna give it to you. But this ain't what you want. This ain't the attention that you want. So you better stop fucking looking for it. You better stop pressing my buttons before I really let you know what's inside. Before I really release what's inside of me. You think I'm exposing you now? Just wait. I haven't even gotten to the nitty gritty of my tea. I haven't even said any names or nothing. Oh, and best believe I am. Because my name is always in your mouth. So I think it's time that if I'm going to speak about y'all, then I'm going to speak my truth and y'all truth. Since y'all want to speak about me and lies, I think I could speak about y'all in truth. Right? Yeah. Okay, then. This is my platform. I could do what the fuck I want to do with it. So if I choose to speak about you guys, if I choose to expose you rats, if I choose to talk about healing and moving forward, then that's what the fuck I'm going to do. And nobody's going to tell me otherwise. Nobody's going to control me. Nobody's going to tell me what I'm going to do or say on my platform. I'm going to talk about what I want to talk about. Whether you like it or not, I don't give a damn. I think everybody needs to hear what the fuck I have to say. Because I think we all have some trauma we need to heal from, move on from, or let go of. All of us. We all got some people who done us some wrong. We all got some hurt. We all got some things to let go of. So I think any and everybody can benefit from my videos. To be honest. Yeah, I talk about healing and all that stuff. It may be boring to some people, but you need it. Because a lot of y'all walk around here with mental illness and you need to be saved. Y'all need Jesus and y'all need help. Shit, and if you need my help, I'll be glad to give it. That's all you gotta say. You ain't got to be a hating ass, retarded ass hoe. Just say, Steph, I don't know what to do. Can you help me? Because it seems like you overcame things. How did you do it? No problem. I have no problem sharing my story and letting you know how I did it. But if you think I'm going to continue to be silent and protect a bunch of unloyal people, you're sadly mistaken. Because on this channel, I'm going to keep whistleblowing. I'm going to keep exposing. I'm going to keep talking about things that make people uncomfortable. That's what I do. That's what I came to do. That's what God put me on this earth to do. I'm not here to make people feel comfortable. I'm here to make people feel uncomfortable. I'm here to shake things up. I'm here to cause a change, to cause an effect. People are so used to the same old things. People are scared of change. People always want to attack things that they know nothing about. Stop doing that shit. Instead of attacking something you know nothing about, how about learning and getting to know what the fuck it is? How about being knowledgeable instead of being ignorant? People always want to attack somebody because they don't know them, they don't know what it is, or attack something because they don't know what it is. Stop attacking. Why is it the first thing that humans think of is to attack? What if it's your words, your hands, whatever? Why can't you all just take the time to understand whether if it's a person, a place, or a thing? I don't care what it is. While we on this earth, we're always going to learn new things. We don't know everything. Shit, we don't even know what's in the bottom of the ocean. Nobody's been to the bottom of the ocean. We don't even know what's in outer space. So people really need to stop thinking that either they know everything and stop excluding things that they know nothing about. Learn to accept everything for what it is. And what it is we don't know everything. We don't know all the creatures on this earth. We don't know every nickel and every dime on this planet. We don't know every ups and downs of this earth. We've never been to the earth's core. We don't know every part of the earth. I think as people we're all learning. We're all learning something. So to be ignorant and think you know everything, or to be ignorant and shut out things you know nothing about because you don't know it, stop being so close-minded. This world is too big to be close-minded. This world is too big for y'all not to believe in spirituality, supernatural things. It's way too big for y'all to be this close-minded. So I'm not going to limit myself. I'm not going to close myself. But I'm not going to box myself for nobody. At least not anymore. Now that I know my worth, now that I know that the sky is the limit, now that I know that you can achieve whatever you want as long as you put your mind and your heart and your soul into it, then I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep fighting. I'm going to keep thriving. Now that I know what I'm fighting for. I mean, I was fighting for myself before I even knew what I was fighting for. So now that I know what I'm fighting for, I am no match to none of you karmics. And this message is mainly to my mother. Because I know she's the main person stalking me or sending other people to stalk me. A lady, trick, hoe, whatever you want to call yourself, because I'm not calling you a mother or mom because you're none of that. You're just a bitch that gave birth to me. You're not stopping nothing. You lost. Time's up. Karma's here to collect, which is probably you in your life. So get the fuck out my way. Take your raggedy ass sons with you. Take your raggedy ass cheating husband with you. Because you always try to act like you got the perfect marriage, but my dad cheats on you every second because he's disgusted by you. You guys are only married to each other for money. You guys both probably cheat on each other. But then this is the same woman who acts godly and goes to church and everybody thinks your mom's so sweet. No, she's the devil. She's the devil that likes to play it off in church. Her little cult ass church friends, they're all devils with her. All of them. They're all part of her cult. They're all part of the secret society. My family is full of witches and warlocks. And they think that I don't know. They still to this day think I don't know anything about my ancestor. They think I don't know anything about my background. They think I don't know anything about the lies and the spell work. They think I don't know anything about my family and how we have shamans and witch doctors and kitchen witches, warlocks and witches and high priestess and high priests, and my family's full of all those things. So did you really think I wasn't going to find out that I was a high priestess? When I have a lot of them in my ancestry background? It's sad that I had to really learn. I have to learn about my family from my dead relatives. Thank God for my spiritual gifts. Thank God that I can speak to the dead. Because if it wasn't for that, I wouldn't have known nothing. I would have been in the dark. I would have been confused. I would have been lost. And motherfuckers probably would have just taken me out. Or unalived me. So I'm truly grateful for my gifts. I'm so grateful. I don't care if it makes me look weird. I don't care if people think I'm the devil or I'm a witch. I don't care what y'all think about me. I quite frankly. It's what God thinks about me. That's all that matters. And I know I'm not the only one out there. So I know there's people like me like out there. So y'all understand. My divine feminines, my divine masculines, the high priestesses and the medians. Y'all understand. Y'all completely understand what I'm talking about. The regular megala schmegala degalas, they don't know nothing. They don't know what I'm talking about. They probably think I'm cook. Oh, they probably think I'm lying. They probably think this is just make-believe. But y'all know what I'm talking about. A lot of you people on YouTube, y'all know what I'm talking about. It's a big spiritual family on the YouTube. Big spiritual family. This is why I started doing my videos on YouTube. Is because there's more like-minded people on YouTube than there is on like TikTok or... I mean, not even really TikTok, like Facebook and stuff like that. Because even TikTok is starting to get a lot of more spiritual people, so... But yeah, so it's like... It's frustrating, guys. You know what I mean? Like, just for me to post a video a day takes a lot out of me. But I'm going to do it. I'm going to fight through it. I'm going to keep calling back my power. Until these people are completely annihilated and out of my energy and out of my life. I'm about 99% there. Like, God's like, just wait, my child. I can't wait. I can't wait. I know God got so much in store for me. I'm ready. I'm ready. And I'm no longer going to be held back. And I'm no longer going to be in self-pity. And I'm no longer going to hide, cower, or be silenced. I'm going to speak my truth. Because that's all I can do. That's all I can be is truth, represent truth, and nothing but the truth. Because I'm so sick of my life being surrounded by lies and illusions and rumors. That's all my life has ever been is lies and rumors. Well, if I have to be the one to tell my truth and let people know what the fuck it is, then so be it. Because who could tell me about me than me? Ain't nobody know me better than me. I mean, besides God, nobody knows me better than me. I know myself better than myself. So I'm going to tell you guys about myself. I don't want you guys to hear about me through a third party. Just like you wouldn't want somebody to tell your story. Whatever you go through, what if it's good or bad, mistake or whatever, it's your life. It's your testimony. Don't ever allow nobody to tell your story. Because all they're going to end up doing is saying a bunch of lies. So always, 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 always advocate for yourself. Always stand up for yourself and speak the truth for yourself, because you cannot expect motherfuckers to speak the truth for you, but you can always expect yourself to not only be honest with yourself, but be honest with others. And if you can't do that, and if you can't be honest with yourself, then obviously you need to heal. Obviously there's more work to be done. Obviously you're not ready. So do what you got to do. If you feel like you really are still being delusional to yourself and you can't face the truth, then there's obviously more shadow work that needs to be done. But if you're at a point where you're ready to face the truth, you don't give a fuck about your past, you don't care what you did, you don't care if the world knows about your life, then that means you've done a lot of healing. And congratulations, my friend. Because you got to a level that a lot of people did not make. A lot of people do not heal. That's why they enforce their trauma on others. That's why there's so many hateful, mean-hearted, cold-hearted people, because they didn't heal. So they feel like they gotta project or put their life on a canvas, and they think that other people are their canvas and that they can just project and paint and whatever onto it. It takes a strong person. It takes a person with courage and integrity to really sit down and face their demons, to sit down and go through the shadow work and go through the dark to get out to the light. It takes a very strong person to do that. Only a weak person would decide to put their trauma on the people. If you're that person who wants to be mean because people are mean to you, you're a weak bitch. You're weak as fuck. Because instead of taking that pain and alchemizing it into power and being stronger, you decide to let that shit destroy you, and you do the same thing. So for people who are out here bullying other people because they've been bullied, just know you weak. You don't look strong. The shit's not cute. You look like a bitch. And you are a bitch. That's what I think of bullies. That you're just a big bitch that needs your ass whooped. Because obviously you ain't man enough or woman enough to heal from that and alchemize that and be better. Instead, you allow it to destroy you, and you become that what you went through. And I think that's a weak person. Anybody who's not willing to heal or be better or want better for themselves, to me, honestly, is a weak ass person. And I don't want weak people around me. I've already dealt with too many weak people around me, and it made me feel weak for a while. I had to really take my time, step back and be like, whoa, I got myself fucked up. Got these motherfuckers playing in my face like I'm one of them. I'm a whole shepherd literally trying to be a sheep. Wondering why I couldn't fit in with the sheep, because it was never meant for me to fit in. It was meant for me to stand out and lead. If people choose to follow, then that's great. If not, I don't care. But I know I'm too much of a leader to ever let anybody dictate how I feel or am as a person. I'm too strong-headed. I'm too alpha to ever let anyone destroy me. I'm too competitive to let anyone ever think they're gonna defeat me or make me give up on life. I don't give up on shit. I'm too competitive. I gotta win. I'm competitive in life. I'm competitive when it comes to friends. I'm competitive when it comes to games. Everything. I hate losing. So it's gonna be hard to take out somebody like me, because I don't ever lose. And if I do lose, I dust my shoulders off and try again. Pick myself up and try again. Because I know I can. What is that nursery book? I know I can. I think I can. That's how I think. Like that train. I keep telling myself I can do it because I know I can do it. I think I've proven myself plenty of times that I can overcome a lot of things. That I was meant to overcome a lot of things because I'm meant to do something great. Clearly. Because if I wasn't meant to do anything great, the devil would not be so bothered. The devil would not have sent so much personal people to be my enemies. The devil is not robbing an empty house. So if he's doing all this commotion, if he's sending all these haters to me, he's sending all these spell work, if I'm dealing with demonic energy, all that, it's because clearly I'm a threat. Clearly I'm a problem. Clearly I'm stronger than these people. Especially when it takes a whole army just to take me out. I may be little and physical, but I'm huge in the spirit. People think when they see me because I'm little that I'm easy to fuck with or naive because she's little. No, that's where y'all get mistaken. That's where I fuck y'all up. I make y'all think that I'm naive and little and petite and helpless. That's how I trap you. Then you fuck around and find out I'm a whole beast. I'm a whole Hulk, whole Thor up in this bitch. Stop letting my size fool you. It ain't about the size of the person to fight. It's about the size of the heart. So keep thinking that I'm just this little person that y'all could just bully and throw to the side and get rid of. No, I'm not going nowhere. And the time of you guys stealing and using and abusing me is up. Time is up. Okay? Retribution is here. Redemption is here. Judgment Day is here, bitches. Don't you get it? I'm not going nowhere. Period. And you're mad. You hoes are dusty and you're mad because y'all did all that. Y'all spent all his money, all this time, all this effort to try to take me out, and none of it worked. I mean, I would be mad too. I would be mad too if I spent 31 years trying to take somebody out and failed and failed and failed after failed. You know what that means? When you continuously fail like that, that means God's rejected you. That means God don't give a fuck about you. Keep thinking y'all gonna win with the devil. You ain't never gonna win with the devil in your corner. Because everything's temporary with the devil. Everything's just trickery, a lie with the devil. The devil does not give a fuck about nobody. His mission is to get everybody to burn in hell with him. So for all you dumbasses out here making deals with the devil, selling your soul, congratulations, you've been fooled. Congratulations, you've been tricked. Silly rabbits. Tricks are for kids. Silly karmics. Tricks are for kids. Honestly, because you guys are fucking dodo brains. It's like the stupidity that comes with these people. It baffles me. You would, like, if these people took half of this time, half of this energy and this money and put it into themselves, these people would probably be millionaires by now. But nah, they'd rather take that time to hate on me and make me the millionaire. So thank you. Thank you for being my footstool. Thank you. Even though you guys make it so easy. Thank you. But also thank you to my supporters. So the ones that actually been showing me love and being positive, I really do appreciate you guys. I appreciate the comment. I appreciate the like, the shares, everything. We in this together, like I said. Don't ever feel like when I do these videos that I'm attacking you guys or anything. Nah, this is to protect us. This is to protect me. This is to protect everybody who's like me, because I'm tired of good people going through bad things. I'm tired of chosen ones getting hurt and sacrificed. I'm tired of the injustice in the world and the imbalance. I'm tired of negative, evil people being in authority and power. Enough is enough. I'm tired of our ancestors had to go through so much, dealt with slavery and dealt with all that, Jim Crow, all that, and then to this day we're still dealing with it. There needs to be a change, and I'm here for it. I don't care who don't like me. I don't care who thinks I'm weird. I don't care who doesn't see it for me. Bitch, I see it for me. And God sees it for me. And that's all that matters. That's all that ever will matter. And my supporter sees it for me. So I love them and appreciate them as well. And that's all that matters. I'm only going to show love and support to the people who show me love and support. Period. But the ones who want to be negative, you ain't getting no love, no time, no energy, no nothing from me. Not even a blink, a stare, nothing. An eye roll, a sigh, nothing. The only thing you gonna get is me exposing y'all. That's it. So I do these videos for me. Okay? Because it's healing for me. In order for me to really Release everything that I've been holding. And I know I've been holding a lot. Shit, maybe there's memories that I really just didn't want to remember, but I don't want to be angry and I don't want to be held back anymore. And I really just want my peace. So like I said, if it means that I have to go through a lot of dark night of the soul, if I have to just face a lot of demons, then so be it. It's not easy, but can I do it? Yes, I definitely could do it. Anything's possible with God. So I'm gonna do it for my health. I'm gonna do it for my sanity. And I'm gonna do it because I want my children to have a better life than I have. I don't want them to repeat the same cycle or go through the same thing or attract the same friends or anything that I want. I want them to learn from me and do better. You know what I mean? So if that means that I have to be the one to struggle in order to help other people not struggle, then that's just what it is. That's what God called me to do, and that's what the fuck I'm gonna do. And I'm okay with doing that. I'm so ready for the change. I'm so ready to defeat evil people. Put me in the front line. I said, God, put me in the front line. I'm ready for war. I've been ready to knock out the devil's head. I've been ready to knock all these demons' heads off. I've been ready for war. You know what I feel like? Like, I don't know if you guys watch Harry Potter, but you know in the last one when Voldemort and them came to the school and they had that big ass war, the final war, that's how I feel. I feel like this is the final war and I'm Harry. Right when y'all think y'all took me out, I'ma trick y'all, get up and destroy you. Like Harry pretended to be dead and then he got Voldemort. Just like that. I've been ready for war when it comes to these people. God's been equipping me to destroy you people, destroy the lies, destroy everything that you have done, because I'm not the only one that these people have hurt. They've hurt, everywhere they go, they hurt people. And I feel like some people, they actually, whatever they did to them, they actually did it. But y'all not going to do that with me. I'm walking karma up in this bitch. What y'all need to understand is God uses me. So the next time y'all think y'all going to use me, lie on me, talk shit about me, do spell work, just know I am walking karma. So when you fuck with me and you send negative energy towards me, you're asking for karma to knock on your door. Pop up, guess who? Y'all really don't want to be exposed. Y'all don't want karma. Y'all don't want y'all secrets coming out. But y'all keep messing with a whistleblower. Y'all keep messing with somebody that got all eyes on them. The type of work that I do, the mission that I have, I got angels, God, I got everybody watching me. So why would you think I'm this person to fuck with and then go run off and think that y'all gonna get away with it? Are you dumb? That's what I said. These people are fucking slow. Y'all need to stop attacking the chosen ones. Don't y'all realize God watches us more than anything? More than anyone? Not saying God don't watches everybody, but God watches his people more than everybody else. That's why the devil feels the need to always keep fucking with the chosen ones, because he knows they're the ones closest to God. We are all walking representations of God. I am an image of God. Who I am, what I do, what I say represents the Most High. So of course I'm going to represent him the best way I know I can. I'm going to always be the best version of me, because I got God in me. So that's the only way I could be, is the best, is the great, is the GOAT. I mean, when you got God in you, that's the only way you can be. It's goated. It's icon. It's legend. Period. Those are the things you attract when you got God in you. I'm just saying. That's why I go so hard for what I do. Because what I do is not only for me, I do it for me and I do it for an entire generation. Forward and back. And I do it for those who don't have a voice and are voiceless and need somebody to be the voice. Because like I said, I don't think we have enough advocates in the world. I don't think we have enough leaders in the world. And it's sad because we've had so many, especially in the black community. But with this generation, it's like we fall for everything and stand for nothing. And I'm not gonna be the one that falls for everything. So I have to be the one that stands for it. Then bitch, here I stand. Just make sure that my pedestal is high enough for everybody to see. But regardless of how I feel, I'm going to always make sure I get the message out, because what I have to say is very important. And what I have to say can change a life, can change the world, and that's important to me. Having peace is important to me. Letting go and letting God is important to me. Moving on, breaking curses, all of that is important to me. I'm very passionate about it. And I refuse to leave this earth until I've achieved all those goals. So I don't care what you guys are trying to plot and plan. I'm not going anywhere until God says it's time for me to go. You guys are not going to rewrite my story. The fuck y'all look like? The only director in my life is God. So what the fuck y'all think y'all ain't producing shit, bitch. Y'all not even the extra in my life. So exit. See your way out. You got a bunch of backup dummies, doppelgangers, thinking they're gonna produce and be the executive and director in your life. Get the fuck up out of here. If you don't get out my face and go get me some coffee, you peasant. That's how you gotta treat these people, like peasants. Because these people be playing in y'all faces, they be playing in my faces, they be playing in our faces. Like we really ain't the shit. Like we really ain't chosen. Like we really ain't gifted out in this bitch. These people be really thinking I'm regular schmegula degula. No! That's where you get it fucked up. That's where you get it wrong. Keep thinking I'm that person. Keep thinking I'm to play with because I'm just little and I look naive and I'm too nice. Keep thinking that. Keep thinking I'm for play. Then you gonna really see me play. Then you ain't gonna want to ever gonna play with me. Period. Because I don't play fair. I hurt feelings. Hearts. All of it. So if you ready to get in the ring with me, you better strap the fuck up. You better be prepared for a fight of your life. Because I'm knocking bitches out. I'm KOing people. I'm Ali up in this bitch. So you better send your best fighter for the champ, like Onika said. Because I'm going to be knocking all you motherfuckers out. One by one like dominoes. All you toy soldiers are going to fall like dominoes. Period. And yes, I'm quoting songs and movies. Because they be talking about some real shit. And I'm going to always talk about some real shit. And you hoes are mad. You are mad because I'm real and you can't take it. And it's okay. But keep watching me, though. Keep stalking me. That's what y'all do best, though. Keep having my name in your mouth and making me famous. Thank you. Keep being my footstool. That's what you do best. Idiots. I ain't complaining. Now, whatever God does, I can't say. I'm not going to do shit because I don't give a fuck. Now, what the Most High and my ancestors do, I have no say. I can't stop that. So if my ancestors decide to whoop your asses and give y'all karma, then sorry. Should have stayed in your lane. What I do doesn't mean that's how my ancestors move. I mean, my ancestors could be ruthless. Motherfuckers think that, oh, my ancestors are timid. No, I'm the timid one. I'm the nice one. Sometimes I gotta tell them, ooh, ancestors, really? They be the ones ready. They be on go, on go. We on go. Oh, oh, oh. Sometimes I forget my ancestors are like mobs and hitters. They don't play. And when they hit, best believe they don't miss. So if you ain't trying to get that smoke, don't come for me. Because I'll blow your whole shit up. Period. That goes for any and everybody and everything. So it is what it is. Right? Anyways. So, I'm not going to be too long. I'm exhausted. Had a long day at work. I feel like I'm losing my voice. But I'll be back for another one. I want to figure out what I want to talk about. I think I'm going to get more in depth with my relationships and the shit that I had to overcome with my relationships with, guys and things like that. There's so many things I could talk about. Like, when I tell you guys, I've been through so much hurt, so much lies, so many things. I got stories upon stories. Like, I got so many things I could talk about. I could talk about literally anything in my life. Like, and I would have, like, it would be a whole year and I'd still have stories to tell. Because that's how much shit I've been through and still going through to this day. I just chose to never say anything. I chose to be silent, but I'm now finally speaking my truth. This is 31, 32 years worth of trauma. I'm finally letting the world know everything I've been through. Especially when it comes to my parents, because it all started with them. The spell work all started with them. The hate, the jealousy, the trying to unalive me, all started with my parents. They were my first enemies, my first bullies, my first ops, all of it. So it's hard for people who don't have that same trauma, who don't have toxic parents. Y'all not gonna know what it's like to deal with toxic parents, let alone two. Like, it's bad when you got one toxic parent, but let alone two of them. And it's not even like my parents are just toxic. They're evil, demonic, diabolical. I ain't never dealt with people who had their parents do spell work or try to take them out. I only dealt with that shit on TV or movies. I didn't even think that shit exists for real life. I didn't think that mothers can even think like that. Because I have kids myself and I can't fathom ever wishing nothing negative towards my children. My children are the best part of me and they're going to always be the best part of me. And I want when I tell you I want my kids to be a million times better than me. I can never understand how a mom or dad or anything could be jealous of their own child. That's mental illness and that's demonic. And this is the sick shit that I had to deal with. Two demonic, mentally ill ass parents who didn't heal from their own trauma. And then because of being so evil or so just the way they are, it was so easy for demons and demonic energy to take over them. Because they were so unhealed and they were so open to negative energy that it's easy for devil to use people like that. A lot of people like that, they be possessed and don't even know it. A lot of people who be so mean and just so evil spirited and just be doing evil shit, y'all be like y'all be like portals for demons to like take over y'all bodies. And the fucked up thing about it is, people be out here possessed and don't even know it. Because they're just so toxic. That's why I say it's fucking important to heal. Because it's not even just about like attracting abundance and a good life and being happy. But if you're really a negative person, you're literally a walking portal or a vessel for demons to take over. And all demons know how to do is kill, steal, and destroy. When they take over, they're not gonna stop until you're unalived or locked up or whatever, until you're like confined and put down somewhere. Because that's what these demons want, is for you to self-destruct. Whole time you're thinking that these demons are helping you to take out somebody, but they're really going against you, and you're going against yourself. So you're not even doing nothing to a chosen one. You're literally just hurting yourself and your future and your lineage. So people really need to be healing. People really need to heal. Because that shit is easy for demons to take over. It's easy for demons to possess you when you don't heal, when you're low vibrational, when you're an addict, when you're into low, like when you're just not your higher self, when you're not feeling good, when you're not mentally feeling good, physically feeling good, spiritually feeling good, whatever. You're an easy vessel. You're an easy target. Demons literally track people like that so they can possess them. Because all demons and unalive people who are dead, all they want to do is be alive again. Nobody wants to be dead. They all want to be alive again. At least not the ones that are in purgatory and hell. They don't want to be dead because they're going through hell and they're getting their ass whooped. So they want to come back on earth. So that's what they do. They possess low vibrational ass people. So people out here will be possessed and don't even know it. And the only ones who would know that they're possessed is people who are tapped in, or people who God speaks to. Those are the only ones who can tell you if you're possessed or not, or whatever. Because the world is so full of evil, the devil has control on so much on this earth that people don't even know the difference between normal and demonic fucking spiritual shit. They think just evil is just normal. It's really not. It's not normal being evil. And we need to stop normalizing it. By healing, by being better, by not being a tyrant. You get it? Okay. Anyways, so let me wrap this video up, y'all. I'm tired. I'm exhausted. I'm not going to do too much. And I don't want to, go too long to the point that I don't lose y'all. But I'll be back tomorrow with another one. Thank you guys again for your love and support. Don't forget to like, share this video. Please, 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 please let this video get out there in the algorithm. I think everybody needs some healing. And everybody needs some positive energy and some message. So please, please don't forget to like, share. I'll be back. This is another message from your Light Worker Goddess. Love you guys. Peace. And blessings to you all. Bye.